Okay, quick look at the Cambridge Audio P50 amplifier, this one at the bottom, with the Cambridge Audio P55 Tuner, which is a separate unit, sits on top of it, but they go together like bread and butter. Just a beautiful combination from really early 1970s or possibly late 1960s, I'm not sure. It was Stan Curtis, the original Cambridge Audio guy, his design. He was regarded, from what I understand, as a bit of a sort of slightly odd genius. And this particular piece is a really, it's quite unusual. It's got this sort of slim line, look a bit like the there's another really famous amp which I can't remember. Is it no, it's escaped me. It's a black one, and there was lots of them around, but people seem to, these are not so frequent. These are quite rare, these ones, and these generally are sort of better regarded from what I understand. Anyway, I've had this a few years now. I bought it off a guy who got it from his dad, and they were both engineers, or he was an engineering student at the time, and he's looked after it immaculately. So when I don't think I've done anything to it, and everything is just smooth, crackle free, and he just looked after it brilliantly. He had that for 20 odd years, I think, and it just works so absolutely perfectly, exactly as you'd hope, and it's immaculate. It really is for the age. It's there's hardly a blemish on it. It's got these gorgeous sort of wooden sides which are fixed in with screws. I'll take you around the back. That's quite interesting, because what we've got, it's a little bit tight for room, so I'm just peering over. Hopefully you can see. So what we've got, the tuner is actually slaved into the amp. So there's the other connections, and I've just got this little indoor aerial on here at the moment, which is giving us some sort of the reception here is not great. I'll show you the radio in a minute. Couple of just one set of speaker outputs, your regular, I think there's two, there's a moving magnet and a moving coil pickup for a turntable, and then auxiliary, which I'm in at the moment with this little Theo here. You could put a CD player or something in there. I'm just running this through here at the moment. That's what you can hear on this pair of Bowers & Wilkins DM4s, which also might be going up for sale soon. I need to refurb those. Anyway, if you're interested in those, let me know. And yeah, so this is slaved off the amp at the moment. So this dial lights up. You can't really see it in the daylight at the moment, but there is a nice glow from that when it gets a bit darker. There's a little LED light here, and there's a little LED light here, which is slightly dimmer for some reason. Anyway, if you've just got this one on, it's easy to leave. It would be easy to leave it on, but what happens is when you turn this off, because that's slaved, both sections go off, so it becomes obvious that you've turned it off or that you've left it on, because this is lit up. So you can turn that off and just have the amp on, and then this doesn't light up. Or you can turn the tuner on as well, but only if this is on. If you want this to be on independently, just put a 3-pin plug on that and plug it straight into the wall. But at the moment it's connected into this. I hope that's clear. So on the tune section, it's got this tracking system. I'm going to switch over to radio. It's got a little relay in here. There, see, that was what, 3-4 seconds, wasn't it? Between switching before it engages. So it's just a circuit protection thing. There's a bit of crackle on that because of this aerial, but when I've got that set up correctly in the right location, it's really lovely. So that just cleans up the reception. It's got a squelch feature on. Again, that kind of just opens up the sound. But if you've got a really noisy signal, you might want to put that on. But how cool is having squelch on your tuner? And these little levers are fantastic. They're so nice. They're just a lovely little, it's all metal. Everything's metal on this. All these levers. Now the only thing that is not working on this is that stereo light. I have not looked at a replacement one, I must admit. So I suspect you can get them, or you can do something with that. It's just not really bothered me, to be honest. But yeah, that's the only thing that is not working. Otherwise, it performs perfectly. Headphones sound great. It's got these filters here which you can play around with. Quite good fun. Low filter there, obviously. Bass and treble. And the volume there. And then this is the tape monitor. So you could actually use that input for another auxiliary, I think. I've never tried that, but I'm sure you can just, yeah, if you went into tape there, that could be your second auxiliary. So you could have an aux, a tape in radio, and then moving magnet and moving coil pickups. There, balance works perfectly. You can these pots. There's just no crack at all on them. They just move really smoothly, beautifully. A really